Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Haiku Friday. It is August 7th, 2020. I'd like to welcome everybody here to Haiku Friday. Perhaps you notice things are a little bit empty behind me. Aiden and Natalie, my son and his fiance, have moved back to Spokane, and they were in need of some bookshelves. So I got rid of my bookshelves. I'm going to put some wire racks here in the studio and just kind of be a little bit more utilitarian about the stuff that I use for art and writing and making music and all that stuff. So it's going to be more of a space, more of a utilitarian space, I think. But so everything's down, and if I were to pan around here, you would be able to see how absolutely horrible it is. I cannot believe I packed so much crap into this little space, but I did. And I have been pretty ruthless about getting rid of stuff, things that were pretty important to me, but I'm getting rid of them. They're just taking up space. And Sarah and I always talk about how when we pass from this mortal coil, how good it would be not to have to saddle our kids with a bunch of crap to have to wade through. So I'm going to wade through my crap, and I'm going to get rid of a lot of it, a lot of stuff. So anyway, well, let's just do some haikus. What do you say? Let's do a little haiku in here. My hair's a mess. I just got up. I want to get this out of the way. I've been going on these walks with a 40 pounds backpack on my back, going for pretty long walks. And I'm going to do that this morning. I want to do that before it gets too hot. And I don't think it's going to be a super hot day today, but so I couldn't take time to brush my hair. All right. First one is from Kaylee, and I believe this is Kaylee's first haiku with us, which I hope it's just the beginning of many a haiku from Kaylee. And so let's kick it off with Kaylee's haiku. People hate to wait. I don't think it is so bad. Sunsets are worth it. Yeah, they are worth it, aren't they, Kaylee? And I understand that you have moved closer to our house. And so hopefully we'll be seeing more of you, Kaylee, as hopefully this pandemic business is winding down, and have you and your mom over, and we will commence with some good dinners again. Okay? All right, here's one from our pal Steen. Steen is on the front lines working in a very nice grocery store, actually overseeing people and having to ask people to put their masks on and getting yelled at by people for just doing his job. But anyways, here's one from Steen. He rides his bike home from work. Late ride home from work. All I smell is fried chicken and jelly donuts. You know, those two smells would go really well together, I think. Interesting, though, that you're outside riding your bike home and you smell those smells. That's cool. I wonder if it's just stuck in your nostrils from work. Okay, and then Steen, of course, has chickens, which are featured regularly on Haiku Friday. And Steen writes us about a chicken. Wendy lays an egg, then crows just like a rooster. Somehow I relate. And if people know about the history of me and Steen, which Steen I never knew until we finally, after a couple of years of doing haiku, and we met up. But anyways, so Steen can relate to this, I would say. Wendy lays an egg, then crows just like a rooster. Somehow I relate. All right, buddy. Thanks, Steen. That was a good one. Now we have one from our pal Rico-san. Rico-san in the Great White North, our resident poet and as always, he is right on the money. Resonant poet and philosopher, I would say. From Rico-san. Believe it or not, you got to get right with God. Tight occupancy. All right, Rico-san. Very nice. Are you becoming religious on me, Rico-san? Maybe this is worth a conversation. Yeah, that's good. Or maybe it's about your pants being too tight. I don't know, Rico-san. We'll find out. And here's one, last one's for me, of course. And today is really special. It's my son Ike's birthday. Aiden, like I said, Aiden and Natalie have moved back into town. Kirk and little Sarah, they live in town here as well. Aiden and Natalie moved about 5 blocks from our house, and it makes me so happy. They come over for dinner. It's so nice. But Ike is still in Portland, and I love visiting Ike in Portland. I love that city. I love the people there. Going through some hard times right now. No matter where you are on the side of the issue, it is it's a hard time for Portland. But Ike is in the middle of it, and he's in the middle of the BLM protests, and but he's just got such a big heart. And anyways, so here is my haiku for Ike. Happy birthday, Ike. Your humanity inspires. Your heart is so big. Your heart is so big. Big for everybody on every side of this issue. And anyways, I love you very much, Ike. I hope your birthday is good. Mom and I will FaceTime you here in a little bit. I don't think you're tuned into this, but if you are, take heart. We'll be getting a hold of you soon. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning into Haiku Friday. I really appreciate it. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see if anybody is tuned in because I'm feeling a little vain this morning. My hair is messy, but I figure if I take off my glasses, that takes care of everything. Anyway, hopefully by next time we meet, I'll have my studio back together, cleaned out, feeling good, working in a much more brighter space. And I wish you all well. Wish you all well. And take care of yourselves and each other. And again, I love you. Thanks for tuning in to Haiku Friday. I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.